Alright guys, I was continuing my walk and I just stumbled upon this vegetation looking insect. It's trying to blend in. I'm sure most people are familiar with praying mantises, or in the family Mantidae. I'm not certain what taxon this is. It kind of resembles the Chinese mantis, which is a large species. Look at them. Their visual acuity really is quite amazing. They actually have a part of their eye which is sort of a focal point when they're looking anteriorly. I guess we sort of startled this one. Let me give you an idea of the size. Put my finger here. Whoop. Yeah, beautiful. And you see the forelegs are modified into these raptorial grasping appendages. You see these, I don't know if you can see the spines that are located on the ventral side of what is actually the femur. Where is it? Let me see if I can point to it. So right there. These big spines that they use to ensnare their prey. And the cool thing about mantids, or really this sort of raptorial nature of having these raptorial forelimbs for catching prey, it's not unique to mantids either. There are there's some different groups. There's a group in Neuroptera. They're called mantis flies. Those occur in Japan as well. Maybe we'll find one of those sometime. But those have raptorial forelimbs. You have raptorial forelimbs in some true bug groups, or in the order Hemiptera. Those are sort of the primary ones I can think of at the moment. But raptorial forelimbs occur in many different insect groups, and it's really pretty astounding. And this is really a theme in insects, in the whole group of insects, which is convergent evolution. And that's where you have these features, similar features that appear in independent groups. So like I mentioned, these raptorial forelimbs, they occur in mantids, but they also occur in other insect groups that are not closely related. And so those are convergent features. Okay. The insects, through evolutionary pressures and processes, they converge on these similar types of features. And so that's different than features that are homologous in evolution. And the homologous features are those that are shared from a recent common ancestor. Okay. So if you think about, again, the raptorial forelimbs with this mantid, they're homologous within the mantids. Oh, there just went another one. Oh, I'll show you that. This Katydid flew by. But in mantids, the raptorial forelimbs are homologous within mantids, okay? They share this feature. Except perhaps some of the extinct primitive mantid groups. But raptorial forelimbs are convergent if you're comparing the forelegs of mantids and the forelegs of mantis flies, which also have raptorial forelimbs. Okay. And again, I mean, convergent evolution in insects is really amazing. Most likely, you're going to hear me talk about all sorts of other things that are convergent within insects, scales being another prominent one. So what just flew by here was, and it's camouflaged quite well, is a katydid. And you see the very long antennae of the katydid. And katydids, like crickets and essentially the other long antenna orthopterans, you see they have their ears are located on their forelegs, and their hearing is actually quite remarkable. It's actually somewhat similar to mammalian hearing in a way, in which they have various types of setae that can sense sound, but they essentially have a tympanum, or like an eardrum on their leg, foreleg. Where'd it go? There it is. And they hear sound through their forelimbs. But they can hear essentially sounds coming from different directions as well. So there's some directionality to their hearing as well. And it can be quite acute. This particular one is a female. Maybe if you saw, when I had a better angle, it has a very large ovipositor. It's kind of sword-like in the back here. Oops.